Friends, hello. Well. Mullen Automotive today has announced out of the blue, out of fear of their stock being under 10 cents and not wanting to be delisted from the NASDAQ, they're not risking any more chances or time, and they are doing tomorrow, May 4th, may the 4th be with you at this point, that they are doing a 1-for-25 reverse stock split. There's good and there's bad with this situation. Let's break it down and talk about what's going on here. So a lot of people today, I know when this news came out, obviously the stock price, it fell apart. It was almost actually about to hit a 10-cent range. It looked like it was working its way up to 9 cents, and we thought, okay, well, this might be good here. And then Mullen came out and they said, you know what, we're gonna just go ahead and reset the clock here, and they are going to do a reverse split. Now, I've been part of reverse splits, and I have seen them do well. I actually have seen reverse splits do what they're supposed to do, the purpose of what they do, to reset the stock, get things back up and going, eat up all these shares, and get the company rolling again. I have seen companies do well off reverse splits, so this isn't like doom and gloom, like, oh my god. But I know a lot of people, even today, were buying a lot more shares to try to get their share price down and just try to get as much as they can before there's a reverse split, because there is things coming down the pipeline that people are generally excited about with Mullen, which those few things are, there's two big deals happening this year. We've got one in July and we've got one in August, big orders, where we'll actually see money come into Mullen's hands. Money, physical money, that's what we're looking for right now with Mullen. They need money. And then they will be releasing more information on this battery technology that they say and claim that is going to be revolutionary and change the game of the EV market. So, if all this is true, hey, this is going to be good for us down the pipeline. So with this reverse split, obviously there's people that are PO, there's people that are like, you know what, I'm ride or die Mullen, I do not care. I'm here for the long run, and I think that's how a lot of us feel. But this is the situation that Mullen has ran into, and I warned people, man. I told people, I was like, listen, do not put your money in this unless you're willing to be in it for the long run or to set it on fire, because it's a dangerous situation right now. We already knew Mullen was already talking about reverse splits that they were going to have to do by the end of August if something didn't change here, but we knew too there was possibility with them staying under 10 cents that NASDAQ was going to come knocking for that too, and that was my fear, man, that they were just not going to get above 10 cents. So Mullen is doing a reverse split. Like I said, this is not a terrible situation. Reverse splits are meant to be there for a purpose, to reset, to get up and going again, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, I think this is the right call. I think this is the right call because Mullen is just not getting anywhere. It was so cheap that it was just getting tossed around and day traded so heavy that it was not able to do much. And let's be honest, if Mullen was going to go back to 15 cents, it was going to drop back down, because at that rate, people are able to buy so many massive amounts of shares that, just on a 3-cent push up, people are making thousands and thousands of dollars when they're buying thousands and thousands upon thousands of shares, if not millions of shares. So Mullen has reset the situation and made it fair into where the stock can actually try to do something with getting somewhere on a good stock price. So tomorrow, when you go to sleep tonight, 12 o'clock tonight, when you wake up and you see your Mullen shares, do not be frightened. They will be dramatically cut in half. You still are an investor in Mullen. Just like I said, this is a reverse split. If you've never been part of a reverse split, well, this is what's going to happen here. And like I said, we talked about that deal yesterday, this week, honestly, that Mullen got for $65 million for X amount of vehicles by August. It's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. Then they have another one coming up here, I think in July. And then they have their revolutionary battery technology that they swear by, and that's coming out, and that could make them a huge competitor with all these other EV companies that are just out there trying to make it as well. So friends, the good news here is that Mullen is still a company that is pushing for, perfection, for survival, to get somewhere, and there's still going to be a hot stock. Mullen is this doesn't mean that May 4th tomorrow that Mullen's going to be down in the dumps. It's going to still be a hot traded stock with a lot of news surrounding it. I have actually seen stocks that I have physically been a part of got caught in a reverse split to where I have actually seen the stock within a 4 to 5, 6 month period actually start to do better and outperform what it had done in the last few years of their stock price. Like I said, these reverse splits, they suck, but they do serve a purpose and they will get a stock up and turning again. Yeah, don't be surprised to see Mullen actually do well here. There's still good news coming down the pipeline, and that's the main thing here. And that Mullen does have these deals, these really big deals. There's still a lot of positive things going on here. It's just, hey, this is investing. It's going to take time. So friends, listen, with all of it done and said, tomorrow the reverse split will happen tonight, midnight, effective in your account, and we will go from there. But I am excited to be on this journey with Mullen. And listen, like I've said before, all these EV companies, they have all had very hard starts. And a lot of the EV companies that people swear about, like 2 years ago that they were going to be the next Tesla and all this stuff, a lot of these EV companies, they're not doing well. They've gone under, they're just kind of at a stopping point because a lot of them are just making electric cars. And, the world really doesn't need more electric cars. It needs electric cars that are different, that have different and better technology. And that's one thing that Mullen is pushing for here with this battery technology. I'm not saying this is going to be the new Tesla by any means, but I'm saying my hope and prayer is that Mullen will be different and set itself apart from all these other EV companies, because that's what we want when we're investing in a company. We want it to be different. I mean, listen, Tesla almost went out of business before it got anywhere. But once again, I'm not comparing Tesla to Mullen here. I know there's somebody already typing something. I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying there's plenty of companies in history that have had terrible starts for a long time before they actually got somewhere. So friends, we will talk about Mullen again. I'm excited. I really am. I'm on this journey with Mullen here for a long time. I don't plan on abandoning them and going somewhere else. I'm excited to be a part of this and see what's going to happen. So friends, with all that said, let me know what you think. Let me know what you're doing, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.